Hey there planners, today I'm doing a flip through of how I set up this A5 Stalogy to be my planner to kick off 2024. So go grab your planners and let's get planning. Before I open it up and dive right in, I do want to say welcome to those of you who are new to Planning Annie. I'm super excited that you're here. This is such a fun time of year to be joining our tribe here on this channel. It's planner setup season, and that is very exciting. If you are interested in becoming part of a tribe of enthusiasts around planners and journals and productivity and getting things done, then you're in the right spot. We love all of those things. We love nailing a to-do list. We love being productive. We also love all the stationery and supplies and creative outlets of using planners and journals. So if that sounds like you, we hope that you will consider subscribing and becoming part of our community here. Please jump down in the comments. There's always a really great discussion going on there, and the best ideas come from Planning Annie subscribers down in the comments below. So add yours down there, ask questions, answer questions, keep the conversation going. And for those of you who are returning, I'm so glad you're back. Isn't this a fun time of year? I always enjoy this time of year. I love hearing about what you all are using, and hearing your questions and ideas. They're so awesome. So here we are. It's my 2024 A5 Stalogy that I have set up for the first quarter of the year. This book will last me about a quarter. I like to change up my planning system on a quarterly basis anyway, so that timing is actually perfect for me. If you'd like to know a little bit more about why I change things up every quarter, I will have a video listed down below that goes into a lot more detail about that. Before I even open it up, can I just talk about, you guys are loving it too. I saw so many comments about this planner cover, and also my Hobonichi Weeks, which is sort of the little baby sister of this planner cover. These are from Aura Estelle. The pink croco is insanely gorgeous. Like, I just want to snuggle with this planner cover. It is so beautiful. So it is A5 size. It is holding an A5 Stalogy that's in a clear cover. I have done minimal things to the pockets here, just some sticky notes and some decorative. I made these cards, these decorative cards here, and laminated them myself, and a couple of other items just kind of stuck in here. I do have a old Simply Gilded Happy New Year card here, and if you can't tell, the theme is pink. It is pink everything right now. I just find myself in a pink era going into 2024. So this vinyl is from Virgo and paper. I absolutely love it. It's truly beautiful, and it does come in different colors too. So okay, let me actually get into the planner. Here on the front, I have added a couple things since I did the setup. So I did make these tabs. I love Avery tabs, and I love to move tabs around. And these are tabs that I have just stuck a divider label on that says today and month, and then a little bow. And I will use these when I actually start to use this planner. I will pull these out and start to use these. I also put a couple of extra here. I've got some page markers here, as well as some tabs that I can use once I start setting it up, sticky notes, things like that. This I made myself. So I saw a design like this on in a shop, and it was a magnet for your planner cover. I didn't want a magnet for my planner cover because I just felt like that would add bulk, but I loved the pattern and design. So I made this myself in Canva. I just have my name there, and then I put around the outside, every day I'm plannering, because it's true. Every day I'm plannering. I love to DIY things like that. Just using simple shapes and fonts in Canva, I was able to make that, and I love the way it looks. So that's what's going on here in the front. I do have some of those clear sticky pockets. I should say everything will be listed down in the description box below, all the supplies. Here in the front cover, I have my year at a glance and just a floral for decor. These two are available, this floral and this year at a glance. as well as this holidays. These are available for free. I made these in Canva, and I made them available to folks who are part of the Planning Annie Facebook group. I'll have that group listed down below. When you do, you can go grab these for free. They are for personal use, but I just wanted to, I made them myself. I thought they were really nice and went with the theme of my pink planner, and wanted to make them available to you as well. So how I will use this, I'm not quite sure. It is a good reference. I probably will just use it as a reference. I don't think it will have a functional purpose in my planner, but I could change my mind. I'm not sure about that. This is from the Love Lux plan. It's a freebie printable, and I printed it out on acetate, printable acetate. So that's what this is, and then I just layered it over this flower. And then I've got, this is just I made this in Canva. This I made in Canva as well, and these are the holidays for 2024. I do like to kind of highlight and mark as we go through the year, the highlights. A lot of things that you'll see in here, I will try to tell you where things come from if they're freebie printables, but a lot of things I made in Canva. I use Canva a lot, and I make a lot of things in Canva. Okay, this is my future log. I did put a little schedule tab here because I will want to come back to this quite a bit. I used a Virgo and paper sticker kit here with some Coffee Monster Co headers, and these stickers, these monthly stickers, are also from Virgo and paper. This is a future log. I like to have a place to capture things, write things down as they come in, and also see where things are happening. So that's what's going on here. I will definitely keep this going. Even though this planner I will probably only use for the first 3 months of the year, I still like to have this set up in every planner that I have. I think a future log, especially if you're using a blank notebook, a future log is a must-have in a planner. All right, next I have my goals. I will probably have these blurred out a bit because my goals are kind of personal. I don't know how do you guys feel about goals? Do you feel like goals are personal, or do you share them with the world? I don't know. Some of them I think I would be comfortable sharing, but some of them are very personal to me. So I have 6 goals this year. I have a video all about the goal planner that I am using this year. It's new to me. It is a Christian-based planner, goal planner. I absolutely love it, and I will have that link down in the description box below. This is a something I made in Canva, printed on vellum. And then I have a goals breakdown. So this is a place for me to actually break down what my goals by month. So January, February, March. And then I just have a little space here. I'm thinking I will put like affirmations or quotes or, just little notes to myself here as I go through the first quarter of the year. But that's how I'm using this page. All of these are from Virgo and paper. Okay, then we have my word of the year. So my word of the year is renew. And this is I love to pair my word of the year with a scripture. This is Romans 12:2. Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what is God's will, his good, pleasing, perfect will. So that is my scripture of the year. My word of the year is renew. And I just took the time this was actually a template in Canva, which I thought was fantastic, where it had the heading, you type in your word, and then it had these boxes and you fill these boxes in. The boxes are labeled faith, family, relationships, health, fun, finance, career, side hustle, home. And you actually take the time to kind of write down, how does that word of the year apply in each of these areas of your life? I love this. So I spent a little bit of time kind of going through each box and writing out how my word of the year will apply in each of these areas, or how I think it will apply in each of these areas. And I love just the process of thinking through that. Was very nice. Okay, and then I have my reoccurring task list. Made this in Canva. All of this is from Canva. If you don't have this, a lot of people have asked me in the setup video if they could get a copy of this. I don't really have it where it's printable, but I will hold it still so that you can take a screenshot. So here are my quarterly task, here are my monthly task, and here are my weekly, daily task. That way you can take screenshots if you want to. So I know a lot of people like to do that, but I would really encourage you to make your own. I think it's really important for you to make your own. And one of the best ways to do that, the way I made my own list, is by going back through old planners. So I would go back through old planners, and when I would see things repeating, I would put them down in the appropriate box. That is a great way to build your own reoccurring task list. The purpose of this is these are the things that I know I am not going to remember if I try to keep them in my head. They're little things that have to be done on a regular basis, and they're just things that we easily forget. And so I don't have to try to remember them because they're written down here. And this is a place that I actually have put a little tab. You'll see here. I put a little tab here because I will come back to this page just about every week, at least every week, sometimes daily, depending on what's going on in the day, and definitely during the monthly setup of my planner to pull in, okay, what is it that I need to remember to plug in? These are the things that will take time, so I need to consider them when I'm, scheduling goals activity or scheduling other activities. I need to think about how much time these items are taking up because they have to be done. This is another tool, and I will bring it up so you can take a screenshot if you want. This is my trigger list. So by trigger list, I mean like a brain dump trigger list. These are the things that help me remember what I need to do. So, for example, I've got like family time, volleyball. Volleyball is a big part of our lives. There's always something going on with volleyball. So that's a prompt, goals, this season, family schedules, all that stuff. These are just little prompts to help jog my memory of things that I need to get done or I need to capture in my planner, and help me remember to get those out of my head and into my planner. So trigger list, this is another thing that you can actually find example trigger lists, but I think it is very powerful to make your own, one that is customized to you. And these are two things that I update on a quarterly basis. This is part of the reason why I like to sort of renew my planner system, update my planner system on a quarterly basis, because these things change over time. So new things get added, some of these things fall off. So updating these two items on a quarterly basis is also a really good activity to do. Okay, next up I have my homeschool tracker. For my daughter, I have that here, and then I just have a little place to capture notes as we get into the year, and this really pretty pattern vellum between. So that's for homeschool. I have a wish list. This is so cute. This comes from Sweet Freckle Design. It says extra is my middle name. So little place to put a wish list. I'm hoping that I'm sort of loosely giving myself a challenge of a low spend next year. We'll see how that goes, but I'm thinking leveraging a wish list, like really using it, put the thing down, don't do it immediately. I think this will help me. Hopefully, we'll see how it goes. All right, and then I have meal ideas. So I like to keep a meal idea spread because I do meal plan on a weekly basis. And, I've got quick dinners, winter meals. This planner is going to last through the first quarter of the year, so it's mainly going to be, January, February, colder months. So I've got like winter specific type meal ideas, some of my favorites here, and then a place to add more things to try, things like that on this page. All right, in the next section, I have some information about a health goal that I have. So I like to start the year off with a sugar detox. I'll be doing that again this year, kind of the steps to take, grocery list items to include, healthy breakfast, which breakfasts are always the hardest thing for me. I don't know why. I get bored with breakfast really easily. So having some ideas of healthy, low carb breakfast. This is a great reference page for one of my goals going into the year. This also I did not have set up in the setup video. I've added this since the next few pages I've actually added since then. All right, this is a cheat sheet for me in the the monthly setup of this planner. So just some information about how I'm setting up this planner. So for example, I have a list of things that I want to include in my monthly planner. I've got place to add more. So when I'm actually setting up January or February, which of course stay tuned because I will be sharing those setups with you. When I'm setting that up, I will be able to come here as a reference. Also, if there are things that I think of that, hey, I need to include that, or, you know, if I'm using a theme or sticker kits, I can put that here, things like that. So just little dimensions, cheat sheets about dimensions, and when I'm printing stickers, all of that stuff. Great place to just capture planner related stuff. I also included a home projects. So this is another part of my goals. This sticker kit comes from Planner Kate. This is a journaling set from Planner Kate. It's absolutely gorgeous. But I've got a list of home projects and kind of the description, the finances, the notes, a notes section that I can kind of keep track of this as we go into next year. And that is my setup. Other than that, what I have in the back is just a grid spacing cheat sheet where I actually number the grid, you know, 1 through 34 and 1 through 46, mark where the middle is. It's good to have this as a reference. I did number all the pages in the Stalogy, and so I've got that available, and then that's it. That's what I have in the planner so far. So I am super excited to get into it. I'm looking forward to setting up January and sharing that January setup with you. I think I'm actually going to film the setup process. Sometimes I'll just, you know, set it up and then come back and do a flip through later, but I think I'm actually going to film the setup process with you so that you can see kind of how I approach it. I would love to hear from you. How is your setup going? How are you thinking about 2024? Do you have your planners set up and ready to go? Are you still trying to figure out what you're going to use? I'd love to hear all of that down in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to Planning Annie for more content like this, and as always, thanks for planning with me.